2 days ago,
What up?
Ninja Kiwi released a new tower trailer.
Oh, are you talking about the one, the only, the
But the question is, how OP will it be?
KK might hate me a little bit for, aka Constantine might hate me a little bit for, but we're going to upgrade to Caltrops. Add that little bit of popping power.
I'm a Caltrops hater. Hello everyone, my name is Constantine and today we are playing BTD6 and we are collabing with the H2K Titan, aka Buck, one of the most entertaining BTD6 YouTubers out there. I'm impressed that he doesn't have 100,000 subscribers yet, but it's just a matter of time. Let's do it. Today we are completing the firing range map on chimps.
Well, what's going on, my man? Time for round 2. Let's go, man. How have you been, man?
I've been amazing. How about you?
I've been absolutely fantastic, dude. I mean, couldn't ask for a better day. I mean, it's probably like 40 degrees outside. I'm in my nice warm office playing games with another YouTuber. Such a special occasion.
Sounds like a dream. Let's.
All right,
Yeah,
so firing range.
Let's begin. What strat are we using today?
Today, we will be using my favorite strat of all time, the Avatar of Wrath, aka the Druid strat, using Oben as our hero. You said you haven't seen the Druid strat done on firing range before, but it's actually how I beat firing range the first time.
Yeah, I never seen it. Firing
All
range
right,
is
so
like
hopefully I have something new in store for you.
we will see. It depends on how you play.
All right, all right. So, crossing my fingers to hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much. But go ahead and toss me some of that sick mucha dinero. Then we'll go ahead and throw our ninja up here at the top right on top of the bench. Upgrade this bad mamma jam up to a ninja discipline, and then we should be good to start.
Yes. Okay, so
All right, so of course we're going to be going for the.
for those who
So
don't
we're
know,
going to be going
can
for
you
ninja Bloons.
yeah, can you tell us the basics, like first how the Avatar of Wrath works, then how the druids from the third tier on the third path work, and how do they buff each other?
All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the druids, because the druids it's by themselves absolute garbage tower. But once you start to pair them with Oben, and then once you start to pair them with other druids, then that's where their real power comes from. Because with the bottom pathway druids, need other druids in order to buff them. Up to a maximum of a 5 times buff. All right. Sorry, the change in the background is distracting me. But anyways, the druids will buff each other up upgrade to the populist, right?
It's the fourth tier on the third path.
Alright, so the fourth tier on the third path is known as a populist. And what the populist does is it buffs all other druids within its radius. So it's going to increase their attack speed, making them attack quicker. Thus why it's such a good strategy to use in conjunction with the Avatar of Wrath strategy in general, because you are going to get that increase in attack speed, which is one of the things that makes the Avatar of Wrath strong, is that it attacks so fast. And you guys will see as we progress further along that you guys are going to be able to see how fast the Avatar of Wrath can actually shoot, and then I'll discuss more once we get into more of the upgrades and stuff like that.
And I can add one more thing. Beginning from the third tier, from the Druid of Wrath, the more druids hit the Bloons, the faster they shoot. This ability doesn't have any limits.
So, yep, the higher the pop count, the faster they're going to shoot.
But unfortunately, this works
Alright,
only until the end of the round.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is where Oben comes in play, because if you look at Oben's level 18 upgrade, it starts all druids with 200 pops.
It's basically like one and a half increase in attack speed from the get-go.
Yep, which again is what makes this strategy so good. Especially paired with Oben, because Oben not only has that, Oben was intended for the druids themselves, because the Oben's tier 11 upgrade actually adds +1 pierce, and I believe it's
+2
like
pierce.
+1 pierce and something else.
No, it's a very powerful one.
So
it has 5 range, +2 pierce, and for druids it's +3. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So you get +5 to range for all magic towers, then you get +2 to pierce for all magic towers, and then on top of that, the druids get an additional pierce. So instead of +2 to pierce, it's going to get the extra 1, so that adds a +3, which is absolutely amazing and makes this strategy so good.
Yeah, druids are so stupid strong.
So one thing I will point out is the spot where I placed Oben is pretty much the only spot to where you can place him to where he's actually going to be able to hit balloons and also be able to buff the druids at the same time. So as you may know, Oben has the his shot is like a spirit fox or a spirit wolf that will actually seek out balloons. So the fact that he's not right next to the track doesn't make that big a deal, because his ability to seek out all of the balloons on the track.
Just in case someone didn't understand, Buck was talking about the projectile of Oben, because he has the pet on. Someone might think that you were talking about the Oben's pet, the wolf, the spiritual wolf.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was talking about like the Kamehameha that Oben is shooting out of his fists. Okay. Right, so we are upgraded to the Alchemist, which is at Berserker Brew right now. We're going to go ahead and upgrade to Stronger Stimulant after that. Following the Stronger Stimulant, we're going to try and remove the center tower, because the Balloon Jitsu Ninja is going to be more than enough to take care of the Moab Balloon on round 40.
Okay.
Especially when we do an upgrade that AK might hate me a little bit for, aka Constantine might hate me a little bit for, but we're going to upgrade to Caltrops. Add that little bit of popping power.
I'm a Caltrops hater.
The ninja doesn't just to make sure that we don't struggle with popping the Moab balloon, because it is going to be a little close.
Yeah, but it drains the buffs of the Alchemist on the Caltrops. I hate it for a reason.
It makes complete sense. I usually don't use it, but on rounds where like I have a tower that's split apart from the druids and we're mainly relying on the ninja, I'll rely a little bit on the Caltrops, just because this is kind of a easier map to beat.
But you should place the brambles. Oh, no.
We're good, dude.
It wasn't even close. I thought it would be much worse.
Oh, no, man.
It was nerve-wracking for me.
So...
Okay, let's start the druid placement.
With these druids...
How does those work?
The placement of our druids, you are basically going to line them up like so. I'm going to concentrate to make sure that I get the best placement that I possibly can and look like a total professional while placing these druids. But... we're going to place 4 druids like so. Then in the very back, you're going to notice that the 2 back druids are going to be very close to the map. So you're like, how are these druids going to be effective in actually popping the balloons? But don't you worry, I will show you here in just 1 second. So before one thing I'm gonna do before I even start to upgrade these druids, I'm gonna drop down 2 monkey villages in the very back. It doesn't matter if they're affecting the druids in the very front. The main thing that we want to do is get a little bit of a discount on our towers. So let's go ahead and upgrade to monkey business, monkey commerce, like so, perfect. And then we're going to get the left one upgraded to bigger radius. And then now a majority of these druids are going to be getting a little bit of a discount here. Again, we're going to be relying heavily on the Avatar of Wrath, which of course, we're going to end up making our center right druid the Avatar of Wrath.
And
but you'll see as...
Buck, I also want to explain how the villages work, because what Buck is doing right now is the professional thing. Look, one village 002 can give a discount for every tower. I need to send you some cash. It gives the discount of 15% for every tower up to tier 3. When you add one more village, it adds only 5% more. So the total discount for all of those druids that are in range of the villages will be 20% up to tier 3. It sounds like not a lot, but still, when you upgrade multiple towers under those villages, you still can save up quite a lot of money. And then when we'll be upgrading the villages to the M.A.D. and to the jungle drums, they will give a discount to each other. Thus, we are saving the whole price of those villages simply by upgrading the villages to second and third tiers. You can go on.
Alright, so now if you look at the bottom 2 druids, you'll see why it really doesn't matter too much where I place them, because I upgraded them to the Heart of Thunder. And what the Heart of Thunder does is it basically changes from one balloon to the next. So as you can see, as soon as the balloons get within range of our 2 druids in the back, it's going to hit every balloon on the screen.
Buck, you have
right,
9k.
One thing I will say is that I definitely could have gotten better placement with the monkey village by placing it to the right of the bottom right druid. But I was a little bit flustered trying to think on my feet there, but we're still going to be more than fine. We'll probably end up picking up a third village towards the end when we have some extra cash. Because that's another thing that I love about the druid strat, is that it allows you to make mistakes.
Do you think we need the third one?
To give the front 2 camo detection around 90 plus.
We will have to do it. Okay, that's fine by me, because the druids will need the M.A.D. in order to destroy the DDTs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because that's one bad part about the druids, is that they cannot passively pop camos unless you go the Heart of Thunder route, the top tier pass.
Yeah, and the let as well.
That is the only way that the druids can hit camo balloons. Yep, and or not camos, but leads. Yeah.
This is looking dangerous. No, it's fine.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm not worried at all.
I'm paranoid.
Total professional here. Total professional here. Will this make you feel better if I drop down a tree?
Yeah, for sure. Round 63 is gonna be scary for me because I don't see.
Round 63 is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you should add 2 alchemists to the mix of our druids.
Oh,
don't you think so?
You want the alchemist in here as well?
Yeah, but not to the right, because we'll use this spot for the future village, but maybe near the Oben, and at least one of them should be there, because alked buff druids deal way more damage to ceramics on the round 63, 76 and 78. By the way, why are you still using 401?
401?
Yeah, 401 alchemist.
Because whenever there's 3 or more towers within range, in order to make sure that a majority of your towers are staying buffed from Alchemist. It was my understanding that you need to upgrade to faster throwing. I do know that the center pathway will increase the amount of time that a tower stays buffed, but it only affects up to a maximum of 2 towers at once.
You're almost right. I need to make one little correction here. So after the update 20.0, they allows the center path to upgrade the stronger stimulant and add some more buffs to it. So if we are upgrading it to 401 right now, as we've just did, we are getting the total of 50 pops, 50 projectiles alch buffed. By regardless of how many towers we have 50 pops per I would say a few seconds. But if we do the same thing with the Alchemist 402, we will have 55 projectiles alch buffed. So on paper, the 420 is a little bit better. But in reality, the difference is not that big.
So, I honestly just learned about the update to the Alchemist probably 2 days ago.
Oh, I see.
Because I wasn't like fully sure like that they made that change until I was streaming, and then someone brought it up, and I was like, "Are you trolling me?" Because like they didn't change any of the text. They didn't say that. The center tier buffs the stronger stimulant. It was just always my understanding that if you have 3 or more towers within range of the Alchemist, you want to upgrade to faster throwing.
But not anymore. Right now they are even, and 420 is a little better right now.
Okay, so I should definitely upgrade to stronger acid.
Yeah.
On the top right one.
Yes, and the second tier.
Is it just stronger acid?
No,
or is it
perishing potions as well.
Potion?
420.
Okay.
Because stronger acid makes it 45 alch buffed projectiles, and perishing potions increases it up to 55.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I didn't know that. Like, someone brought it up to me when I was streaming, and I was like, really? I honestly didn't notice much of a difference, but
yeah, it's just a slight one, but
can't argue with the numbers. Can't argue with the numbers.
Exactly. By the way, Buck, 2 days ago, Ninja Kiwi released a new tower trailer. Do you know what tower was it?
Oh, are you talking about the one, the only, the Dartling gun?
Exactly. So they released the new path, the third path, and I think up to this point everyone have seen this trailer. What are your thoughts about the new tower?
My personal thoughts is that I'm super excited because, of course, we haven't had a new tower added to the game in a minute. I'm one of those people that I like new content. I like new stuff. So the fact that we're getting something new, I'm super excited. Now, as far as do I think the Dartling Gunner will break the game? No, I do not.
Why? Really?
The reason is because I think Ninja Kiwi will have taken into consideration what the Dartling gun did in the last Bloons Tower Defense 6, and they're gonna adjust for it by making the Dartling gunner expensive.
That's debatable.
Where the Dartling gunner is going to be much similar to the Super Monkey as far as it'll probably be the most expensive military tower, as well as it'll be cheap.
Not cheap, but you know the general consensus among the fans is
what are your thoughts?
Most people think.
I think from
finish your sentence and then I'll speak. Are you here?
All right, because judging from like just the way the towers look and what the Dartling gun has done in the past, I think they're gonna make it expensive, especially the tier 5s.
Tier 5s for
Like,
sure.
it's probably gonna be around the same price, if not more, than the top tier druid.
My thoughts on this is that the Dartling Gunner will be OP, but the question is how OP will it be? Because first, the mechanics of this tower is absurdly strong in this game. It's the tower defense game where if you add the tower that has no range limitations that can hit with its projectiles the whole map, you are creating an OP tower. But you mentioned that the NK probably will make it expensive as hell, but still, I still think it will be a pretty strong one. I've seen like they will.
Oh yeah, like 100%.
I don't think it's possible to balance this tower very well, and my personal opinion about this is that they will release, for example, the structure will be very similar to the. Oh, my connection is bad. No, it's all right now. The structure should be similar to the Spike Factory as of now. So my point of view is that one of the paths would be extremely outrageously expensive, and it will be very, very strong, like Super Mines. You will never use it in chimps mode, and you won't be able to use it anywhere except if you're using a lot of farms. The second tier, the second path, I think, will be mediocre. Like, it would be half decent, nothing special, and the third one will be the go-to, like the perma spike on the Spike Factory. That's my point of view, because we've already seen this model being used with the other towers, and that's how I predict it should be. What are your predictions?
I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like, odds are they are gonna make it so it's balanced as far as upgrades being like one upgrade is gonna be super expensive, the other upgrade is gonna be kind of cheap. But I still think that it's going to be an expensive power with expensive upgrades that you might be able to use a tier 3 in chimps. I don't think you're going to be able to get up to a tier 4.
Oh, okay. If we are going into specifics,
maximum tier 4.
My point of view, I think there will be one strategy, at least one strategy on chimps. I don't say bloody puddles, but for example, the Dark Castle chimps will be completed with these. It's just my prediction. I think we'll be able to upgrade to tier 4. I also think that we will see the similar strategies to BTD5, like Hydra Rocket spam, like the Ray of Doom usage. I'm not really sure if we will be able to save up as much for Ray of Doom, because we've seen the leaks. There will be an analogy to the Ray of Doom we were used to in the previous versions of the game, but it might be $50,000 upgrade, or it might be like $250,000 upgrade. It all depends on the specs and on the price. But I still think we will see the Dartling only strategies, and they should be pretty damn strong.
I think that the M.A.D. is gonna be the strategy that is, or the one that's gonna be like super expensive.
Yes, for definitely.
Because I think that the Annihilation Ray, or the first tier, or the first pathway 5th tier, is gonna have its downfalls.
Yes, for sure.
I think they may make it to where the laser beam might require some monkey knowledge to allow it to pop purples or something along those lines.
Yeah, but you wanna add the alchemist to the spike factory for round 95. 200.
I was trying to save up enough before 95 to get the perma spike, but
I don't think it's happening. Regardless, we should be able to solo it. Okay, so where we left the laser, new ray of doom. Yeah. From what I've seen in the trailer, I had like 15-minute analysis video, frame by frame, and we mentioned that Ray of Fate doesn't. Ray of Fate is one of the names fans made for it, so I'm not sure how it will called in reality, but it sounds good to me. So this new Ray of Doom should be not that much of a damage dealer. So we've seen how it destroys mobs. Mobs are no problem for this guy, and I also mentioned the weird laser area that appears around the. You can upgrade the permaspike that appears around this Dartling gunner. So my prediction is that it deals damage over time. So it will be amazing on round 90, 92, 94, 96 and 98. So it would be very strong against the grouped Bloons, but it will be a total garbage against the bad Bloon, for example. That's how I picture it.
So so you guys think it'll be like an Zilly type thing?
Kinda, but it won't have the limitations of hitting only one strong Bloon. It will hit all the Bloons. This Ray will have a very, very good pierce, but not as much of a damage. Okay, what should we do for round 99 and 100? Oh, we have perma spikes, right? We do nothing.
Like, we have a perma spike, man.
Should we add the first strike?
Why not? Even though the Avatar of Wrath is just gonna shred this bad balloon in like 2.5 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit longer, but yeah.
We didn't even need it.
Like,
that was simple.
So I messed up a little bit with the initial village placement, but it didn't make a difference. Like, we had what, 25k left over.
Yeah. So
absolutely insane druid strat.
Annihilated.
I love this so much.
Yeah.
It's so forgiving. It allows newer players to get used to balloons while still being able to make mistakes. Like, you don't need to place the druids perfectly. You're allowed to place an extra tower. You're allowed to misclick. You're allowed to do certain things that if you try to go for like the Apache Prime, you try to go for we'll say what's another good shot, like the Archmage and a few other shots like that. Not a lot of those strats give you the forgiveness that the Avatar of Wrath strat does.
Yes, if you are new to the game, learn the strategy first. You can close like any map in the beginner maps and almost every map on the intermediate ones. So this is the go-to for you.
Yep, the basis of this strat is to start off with Oben. Well, no, you start off with Ninja. Then you upgrade Ninja to Balloon Jitsu. Of course, placing down your Oben as soon as you get the Ninja upgraded to a 201. Following that, you buy double shots. Following the double shots, you go for your Alchemist, upgrade to a 200. Following the 200, you upgrade your Ninja to Balloon Jitsu. Following that, you upgrade to Stronger Stimulant. You upgrade to Berserker Brute, then Stronger Stimulant. And then you go ahead now that things have changed, you upgrade it to the perishing potions.
Yeah, 420.
Yep, the 420. As long as the 420 is affecting your ninja,
Yes.
and then following that, you get your 6 druids placed down close enough to where they're in range of your Oban, as well as in range of each other, and then you slowly upgrade each and every single one of them up to a Poplust. Depending on the map, the 0 to 4 is the preferred path to go, but if in this case, like on firing range, you don't have the option to upgrade a certain amount of your druids to the 0 to 4. You can always upgrade to the 204 in order to kind of make up for range in case a couple of your druids are out of range, and it will end up working out pretty well, as you guys just saw.
And one pro tip for you, you don't have to upgrade the Heart of Oak on most of them, because the attack speed is so stupid high that it doesn't really matter if they remove the regrow from the Bloons. The main thing about the druids that they attack very quickly, so the regrow Bloons cannot regen fast enough to overwhelm the druids. So we can save up like $1K by not upgrading the Heart of Oak. Only 0, 1, 4.
You are the second person to tell me that, and honestly, I get it, but at the same time, like, oh well. Like, if you were truly trying to maximize, then go for it.
Just don't care.
But at the same time, like, I know that if you get this exact setup, you're gonna be able to afford the Avatar of Wrath round 82, end of round 81, beginning of round 82.
Yes.
And then you're gonna be able to afford perma spikes early 90s. And once you get perma spikes, you're good.
That's good enough. Don't care.
Oh yeah, like super easy strategy and so easy for newer players to use.
Okay, let's finish the video right now, and remember one thing. We discussed the new Ray of Doom on my channel, and we will discuss the M.A.D tower. It's M.A.D, the new Dartling Gunner 5th tier, the one that shoots rockets, on the Box channel in the next episode. So be sure to follow the link in the description and watch the video on his channel as well. Okay.
Alright, my man, it has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and guys, also hit the like button right now if you like the video. Also subscribe to our channel, both of us, so that you won't miss the new content that we roll out on the consistent basis. Also hit the bell notification down below so that you receive the little and very convenient notifications of our new content. Buck is also streaming on Twitch a lot. I think he's almost a daily streamer with the rare misses, so you can find him on Twitch. The link will be in the description. Give him some love on Twitch. In the mornings, I think your streams begin on 8 a.m. On the East Coast. Yes, so be sure to follow him over there and share this video. God damn it. We are discussing the new hot topic, the Dartling Gunner, the laser guns, and the new Ray of Fate, Ray of Doom, or the Annihilation Ray. We don't know yet. See ya in the next one.